Good evening, everybody.
Oh my gosh, what a nuts drive to get here.
It was a nuts drive. We ran into this procession of people that was just walking on the street.
Oh man, it's absolute madness.
I mean, we followed them at walking pace for maybe a mile. Anyways, we're here at a night market because we realized we've been in Bali for, several weeks now, and have not gone to a night market yet and tried street food. What's the name of this night market?
Pasar Senggal.
Pasar Senggal Gianyar, I think, right?
I think so. Can't escape bikes even in the market.
So the reason why we had to drive so far to get to a night market is they're not just like in every town like in Thailand. There are definitely night markets on Bali, but they're just not quite as common.
And some of them have been closed in the last couple of years, it seems.
Yeah, we tried to go to a couple that were closed. But this one's really cool because we are definitely the only visitors here, which is awesome. You know it's gonna be good. What'd you get?
I got nasi campur. I've heard it said a lot in restaurants and I've seen it a lot, but I don't know what it is. When he was making it, he just grabbed big handfuls of these different foods and threw it all into this like wrap here. And it looks like there's a ton of stuff going on in here, and it's hot. It's really hot, which is good. So I think that's chicken. There's maybe some pieces of satay. These are like the little fried veggie cakes that we like. Maybe some rice noodles right here. I'm not sure what these are, like beans maybe? Some kind of pea. Here's a veggie mix. And it's all over a giant pile of white rice. Oh look, that's an egg. It's got a little bit of everything, I love it. So maybe I'll start with this chicken here. And some rice noodles. That's really good. The chicken on this side is just kind of like boiled chicken, and it has a lot of salt on it, but it touched some of the chili. I don't think I can eat that big heap of chili because it's super, super spicy. What are these little like bean things? Oh, and peanuts. Like crunchy little peanuts. You got a ton of different textures going on in here.
So, nasi campur, how would you rate it?
I just love how much variety and like how much is going on in here. You got like 6 or 7 different things just thrown together. I don't know, I really like it. I think this is one of my favorite things we've had in Bali. And it's hot, it's awesome. What did you get?
Okay, so I got a big thing of corn, but it's not what you usually expect on corn, which is like butter or salt. So he was just cooking it with this blower motor that was blowing straight onto some coals, and the corn was just rested right over it on a grate. It was really cool. So I think what you put on here is palm sugar and then sambal, which is like chili sauce. It's sort of like a salsa or something like that. Let's try it. This is so different.
Yeah? Is it sweet?
Yeah, it's sweet at first, and then the sambal is like definitely has a kick to it. It's definitely spicy. Ooh, I've never had corn like this. The man who was selling these is also a taxi driver, and he gave us his car.
You sure did. He seemed really nice.
Yeah, this is pretty good. Tia wanted to try it.
Is it really spicy?
It's pretty spicy. Too spicy for you?
Oh my gosh. It's like sweet, so it tricks you for a second, and then it just like hits you in the face with how spicy it is. I like the charred parts, but oh my god, that's spicy. Iced cheese, like straight sugar, and I'm so here for it.
You want to go get more food?
Yes, definitely. Let's go.
They even have street food for kids here.
Yeah, you can even buy goldfish here. Neat.
The lady noticed that Tia had really dirty hands, so.
She said that you eat with your hands here, so I'm ready. I walked up to the stall and I asked what was good because I couldn't read anything on the menu, and she said that she makes really good fried chicken. So that's what we got. Wait, did you wash your hands?
I'm going to be the one to eat it first because the sambal looks really hot. So I'm just going to try the sambal with some rice first.
Wow, really? Spicy?
That's so good. It's so fresh tasting. Ooh, this chicken just falls apart. This is hot.
Good.
That is some really good fried chicken. The breading is so delicate. And chicken's just piping hot. It tastes very light. A lot of fried chicken can taste really heavy, but this tastes very light.
She was right. She makes really good fried chicken. It's not super oily, which is good, and the breading is so thin and crispy. We've had a lot of fried chicken on this trip, as you've seen, and it's definitely up there with some of the best we've had.
We absolutely hated that. Just kidding, that was absolutely awesome. What did you call it?
She said it was called lalapan.
Lalapan? It was very loud. It was kind of tough to hear her, but man, that was very good.
Delicious.
Some of the sambal really, I think, makes the whole thing. It's so flavorful. It's really good.
She had a giant bucket of it, so you could tell she made it fresh. Also, you can tell how good of a restaurant is based solely off how fresh their rice is.
That's true.
She had really hot, fresh rice. So
If the rice is good, you know the rest of it's probably going to be good.
this market doesn't have the same like intense chaos that some of the Thai markets we've been to has, but I really like there's a ton of families here, and there's a lot of kid games, and I really enjoy it. So it's now 8 o'clock, and we got here 2 hours ago, and it's getting really busy. I feel like now is like the time everyone comes to eat dinner.
Holding the camera in tight spaces sometimes makes Tia a little anxious, so I guess she's just picking all the food tonight, and I'm the camera guy.
Thank you, you're doing great.
She's good at picking food out at least. Tia's picking out dessert for me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dessert time.
This looks so good. It's like honestly stopped me in my tracks when I passed it. So it looks like a cake that he put some kind of like honey or sugar on the inside and then some chocolate. It's just super warm and squishy, and the guy was so nice. Okay. This tastes like a birthday cake, or like mixed with a waffle.
Ooh.
This is so good. You know what this is called? Comment down below. This is probably one of my favorite desserts. I think of this trip.
Tia knows me very well. For dessert, she got me a little green donut with what I think is coconut flakes on top, and it was 7 cents.
Not bad.
This is the perfect size dessert for me. It's very small.
I got an entire cake and you got a little mini donut. That's about right.
It's a very doughy, like matcha flavored donut with sweet coconut flakes on top. It's not over the top or anything.
You think you got your 7 cents worth?
Oh yeah, this is really good. I would say our first Indonesian market was a wild success, and everything that we bought tonight was just over $5.
I mean, you can't beat that.
No,
That was
you can't.
awesome.
Thanks you guys so much for coming along with us tonight, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.